It's looking like we're live. Looks like we're going to be going live here in just a second. Can it not record? That would be great. That would be great if it didn't record, because that's going to just take all my storage. I need that storage. Okay, it's not recording. Cool. Hello, everyone. I'm going to turn the camera on in a second. Don't worry. 7. It's going to take all night. I should have started quite a while ago. Okay, that doesn't work. Nothing works. Give me just a second. I'm going to configure my live, and then, yeah, we'll see what's happening. All right, cool. We're definitely live. Cool beans, guys. How do I sound? There we go. All right. All right, all right. We're doing good. Hi, everyone. To the 0 people watching, plus myself, we're going to be playing Civ 7. There's a very high chance that my computer just crashes. So we'll see. All right. We're off to a great start. Yeah. My computer's already lagging. So, this is going to go great. Like, we're... oh, there's an update. Of course there's an update. All right. This is so much fun. All right, there's an update that I didn't see. I already had to update Streamlabs. That took a while. So we'll see how long. Oh wait, it's trying to open. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. It says it's open. What is happening? Oh wait. Wow, it's actually logging me in. I hope I don't need my password. All right. All right, let's see if it plays now. Let's see. Do I have to configure these settings now? This is just being stupid, you know? I wish that I was a professional, and I wish that it would just work, but it doesn't. Great, and now it's doing that. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Check. All right. I don't. Can you guys even hear me? Like, I don't know if it's just frozen already. Am I just lagging that much? Can you guys even hear me? Like, I don't know if it's just frozen already. Am I just lagging that much? I think I'm lagging, like a lot. That's okay. We're gonna work everything out. We're just gonna start. So it is what it is. If you guys can't see, you can't see. If you can see, great. Either way, I'm playing the game, and it's just a plus if you guys can watch or not. I honestly don't care anymore. Cool. And you guys can even hear the game.
The past is more than what we leave behind.
And I'll keep the intro on for you guys. Don't worry. Oh, man. It's black, though. Okay. I just skipped it. My game is like freaking out already. Okay. Now I think it's working. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know, man. We'll try. Pretty beautiful. The music is so loud. All right. I like that. For what I'm gonna do. There we go. Okay, I'm new at streaming, guys. Can you tell? There we go. It's nice and quiet now. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get copyrighted for even playing that song.
A game of strategy is not idle amusement. Instead, we cultivate foresight, circumspection, and learn caution. Let us build a nation together, so that we may know how nations are built.
All right, here we go. The game is starting. Let's see how bad I do. I've only put 36 hours into this game. I know some family members that have put hundreds and hundreds of hours into this game already. So we shall see. We shall see. It's taking forever to load today. All right. Oh, come on. There we go.
Printer and inventor, you offer your counsel to all who ask, and many who do not. With your dry wit and keen mind, you challenge the injustice of foreign rule and set your inventive mind towards building a nation based on principled rationality. Benjamin Franklin, bring your sound advice and let us ensure that the sun
Okay, so we're
rises
Benjamin
on
Franklin, but we're the Roman Empire. So it's a little
Rome,
confusing,
a name synonymous
but
with power.
that's my strategy.
Legend has it that the first Romans were raised by wolves. Seeing the debates in
That is the
Senate,
strategy, guys.
achingly straight Roman roads, and the well-ordered legions, one might doubt this. Seeing the light of ambition in Roman eyes, one does not. Raise the eagle standard, and let the world know the glory that is Rome.
It's kind of funny that I'm Rome, but I'm Benjamin Franklin. Why isn't it letting me start? Of course it's not going to let me start, because we're going to be stupid this whole game. This is crazy. First the live stream won't start. Then the game won't load. Now it's just not going to let me play the game at all. Should we just sit here all night? Oh, wait, here we go. It's loading. It's loading. There we go. We're barely into this game and it's already lagging. I know how to play this game. Thank you, though. Okay. So, this could either be really good or really bad. I already see a chest over there to the left. I see some land up to the north, but this could just be an island and I'm screwed from the beginning. I don't know. Cool. Don't care. What do you think? Should I just settle right there? Let's see. I don't care what you guys have to say. Okay. So according to it, there's I can settle, but it's -5 happiness. So we need to make sure to get water of some sort. But do I want to waste a move already and go up? No. I think we're just gonna found right there. Okay. So we've found it. We'll think of a better name for the city, but we'll leave it as that for right now. Instantly, right away, going for a scout. We need to see what's around us, and then after at least 1 or 2 scouts, I'll start making military. I think that's a strategy. We're waiting for whatever reason. Okay, we got a scout. I want to send it to the northwest. Well, yeah. Let's get that goodie hut right away, the chest, and then we'll see from there. Definitely going with sailing because I see a lot of water around us. Like, we got a lot of water. My fella's got to know how to swim, you know what I mean? Wow. Okay. We're going to go with warrior. And before I go to the next turn... That is not what I meant to do. But that's what it's doing. This game is so bad. Attributes. Why is it lagging, man? Do I need a beefier computer already? And my stream is frozen on Instagram. No, it's just stopped showing my screen. This is going great, guys. So, how's everyone doing that isn't here watching? It shows 1 viewer, and I'm pretty sure that's myself. Yeah, it's just myself. Maybe Facebook. Let's see what Facebook sees. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. If the stream isn't working, go elsewhere. That's all I can say. I don't know what else to tell you guys. My computer's frozen. Or at least the game is. Not working. This sucks. Okay, so I'm not even live on Facebook. Let's see if I am live on Instagram or on YouTube. Oh, I am live. Look at that. Let's see what it sees. I got no viewers on YouTube either. Look at that. How fun. I got no viewers on YouTube either. And the lag is awesome. Look at that. Where's the other phone at? Where's the phone at? All right. It is what it is, guys. It doesn't look like we're playing Civ tonight. I really hoped we were. This is sad. Like it's already almost 7 o'clock, and I've got two turns done on the game. Is it gonna go until way too late at this point? Let's just make sure everything that doesn't need to be open isn't open. Kick everyone off the Wi-Fi if we have to. Okay. Here we go. Try 2. Civilization 7. My new favorite game. Right over Minecraft that I play with family members. I feel like anytime I try playing games by myself, it never works out. Something goes wrong. And, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's my luck. Here we go. I'm also sorry if I don't see your message. It's because I have all my tabs closed just so the game works. It's lagging on the intro. Like, I seriously doubt this game is going to work, to be honest. We're probably just playing Minecraft or something stupid. But thank you for interacting. Again, I doubt anyone is on the stream. It shows 2 people. Oh, wow. I've actually got quite a few, or I've got 4 viewers overall. I don't know where you guys are watching at. Says I've got 4 viewers. I don't know where they're at.
We celebrate our triumphs and bury our regrets.
It says I have 4 viewers. I don't know where they're viewing at. Thank you for viewing. I wish I could see your messages. If you're messaging, thank you. Much appreciated.
Every age has its secrets.
We're gonna try to play this game, but it's already
In each layer of history, we can rediscover
the lag is insane, my guy. This is crazy.
a way to chart our future.
I love this intro though. It takes forever, but it's worth it.
Countless stories are carved into the Earth strata.
Y'all can play Roblox. I'm happy on this game.
The lessons of one
Well, I've had
lead to
kids.
augur the next.
Circle of life right there.
We must learn from our past. The future.
I love that it says no one is watching the stream right now on Streamlabs, but on my phone, I'm logged on an account that is not associated at all with any of my other accounts. But it says that no one's watching. I'm like, okay, so no one's watching, but I'm watching. All right, let's see if this game works this time. This is try 2. Oh, man. Okay, we're going to go with Benjamin Franklin again. And I like having that militaristic attribute point and the extra sight and movement. Although, do they have the... I forget where I can get it, but it's a really good one. Alright, we're just going to go with that one.
A game of strategy
And that's okay.
is not idle amusement. Instead, we cultivate foresight, circumspection, and learn caution. Let us
You
build
get
a
'em, Benjamin.
nation together, so that
Okay,
we may
USA
know
isn't
how
a choice yet.
nations are built.
I think USA and Benjamin Franklin is hilarious, actually, because they actually don't work very well together. But in the equity age, I like Rome. Rome and Benjamin Franklin are a good mix for me. That's what works for me. Yeah, we'll just keep it at the basic easy settings. And just try to get the game to work today would be amazing. It would just be great for the game to work. That'd be a great start. I need a bigger computer, guys. If anyone wants to get me a Christmas gift, they get me a bigger Mac, or I guess a PC at this point. I love Macs, but this isn't working good. This is a M3 Pro. This is the one of the strongest Macs they have, or had at the time, and it can't even play this game. Well, to be fair, it is playing this game. It is live streaming on 3 platforms. I'm happy with it, but I'm mad at it at the same time.
Set your inventive mind towards building a nation based on principled rationality. Benjamin Franklin, bring your sound advice and let us ensure that the sun rises on your people. Rome, a a name synonymous with power. Legend has it that the first Romans were raised by wolves. Seeing the debates in the Senate, the achingly straight Roman roads, and the well-ordered legions, one might doubt this. Seeing the light of ambition in Roman eyes, one does not. Raise the eagle standard, and let the world know the glory that is Rome.
All right, and this is this is where it tried stopping us before, and didn't want to load and begin the game. So let's see if it works. So far, no. But we'll give it a minute. We'll be nice and give it a minute. There we go. Okay. I honestly liked where it had me the first time. But this isn't depressing. I've got the elephants right there. Okay. I think I might actually just... I don't like wasting a move and having the settler move to a different spot. And AI is recommending to settle there too. There's not much closer to the water I could get. Alright. We'll settle right there. Okay. And then like before, we got Roma. I don't like the name, but we'll keep it for now. I'm not completely mad at it. We'll think of a better name, though. If you guys think of a better name, go ahead and drop one in the comments. I'll try to see it, and I'll watch out for a better name than Roma for our capital of Rome, our new Roman Empire. The game's already lagging, guys. This isn't good. I've played over 700 turns in this game. That's not a lot, to be honest. Okay, we got our scout. We're... I don't know. I feel like we're kind of south. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I have a feeling to send them north. We will befriend any of the city-states that are close to us, that are militaristic or cash, if they are mean to us. But we'll see. I don't know, because it costs a lot of influence to befriend an enemy or a city-state enemy, but they are pretty useful once you friend them, depending on what they are. And yeah, they just attack you like crazy. With that, that's cool. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, so the game so far seems to be working better. I'm gonna go ahead and get a warrior. Uh-oh. I might have jinxed myself. Oh no. I jinxed myself. No. I jinxed myself. Man. I actually jinxed myself. We might not be playing Civ tonight. Oh my god. Katie, one of my family members, just played 8.8 hours on Civ recently. That just shows you how long it takes to play this game when it works, because mine's not working. We'll make some adjustments and we'll see if it works, but I'm sorry, guys. I'm sad. I'm sure you guys don't care, but I'm sad. This sucks. All right. Civ is getting closed. We're going to try this again. Oh, look at that. Won't even close properly. We're going to have to force quit it. Wow. I swear. Every time. Every time. Every time I do it live, something happens. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. We've seen this intro 3 times already. We're skipping it.
Is more.
Wait. Well, whatever. Can I go back? Can I load the game? This is an old game I was playing. I was on turn 79. No. We're gonna play a new game. Let's just do the same things that we were doing earlier.
A game of strategy is not idle amusement. Instead,
I'm hoping that this works. I'm mad at my iPad. I'm mad at all of my technology that has been failing me today. Big time.
Writer, printer, and inventor, you offer your counsel to all who ask, and many who do not. With your dry wit and keen mind, you challenge the injustice of foreign rule, and set your inventive mind towards building a nation based on principled rationality. Benjamin Franklin, bring your sound advice, and let us ensure that the sun rises on your people.
Oh no. It's okay, so it stopped loading again. I didn't even notice that until just now. It's not even showing you guys the correct screen. What is happening, my guy? Can we This is why I need a moderator. If anyone wants to moderate my streams that get 0 views, it would be much appreciated. thank you guys again for sticking around and watching. I'm very sorry that all of this is happening. I wish that this game worked as much as you do. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm disappointed. I am very disappointed. Okay. Every time I swear this gets better. Every game. Maybe this is the strategy, guys. Just reload the game until you like what happens. Combat strength for independent or city states is a great start. We'll just start there. That's fine by me. Instantly, I've got lots of resources around me. I'm happy with that. Let's get a scout going. I don't know. Did it stop loading again for you guys? Man. Okay, so I just can't go full screen. I go full screen and it stops. Is that the problem? What in the world, man? I hope this works. I'm so done with this already. The game already froze. The game already froze. Turn 1. And it's not... We're going on Minecraft, guys. We might just... Oh, here we go. Okay, if this game quits on me, I swear, I'm just going on to Minecraft. Whatever. To be fair, I don't blame the game for lagging. The amount of stuff I'm making this computer do right now is insane. Okay, this is farther than we've gotten on the game. Well, live streaming. So I'm not mad. Okay, so what just happened is I just grew the city. Roma just grew one more tile, or 2 more tiles. And I want to get to this resource right here. That's a good resource to have. I'd love to extend over there to that resource and that resource. However, I'm going to send my scout out that direction just to make sure that there's no city-states or anything that close. I don't want to make them super mad right away. And I want to friend them before I grow too much. That being said, for that one up north, I might just found another city and focus Roma going south. We'll see. We'll see. This is a strategy, but I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I've only put like 30 hours or so. Look at there. Okay, so we already have a hostile scout coming from our west, so there's a good chance because of how many turns we're into. Okay, so you see how that's all red right there? Normally, red tiles means you can see around Roma that it's red, and that's because it is too close, you can't settle. And then any red tiles right here that have a resource on it, you can't settle on top of a resource. So this, to me, means that there is most likely a civilization there. I want to expose it, and I want to get up to about, I think it's 80 or 85 influence. That way I can friend them, and in like 10 or so turns, we're friends. We can start trading. We can start doing all of that. That would be great. That being said, I've got hostile scouts right there, but that's okay. I have military already being formed at my capital, Roma. Again, as I said in the previous games, If you guys think of a better city name or just name overall for any of cities or any of my capitals, let me know. Shoot a chat message out. There we go. Okay, so I told you there would be a cap or a city state right there. So I need. Wow. Okay, I need 170 influence, not 80 influence. So they're gonna start attacking me. They already have troops. I can basically kiss that scout goodbye. I can basically kiss that scout goodbye if I can't get him out of the way in time. He'll probably lose some HP, but that's okay. He'll live. I've got 4 turns until my troops start forming. Let's see what's gonna happen. The game froze. Oh my god, man. Oh, wait. We'll wait. Okay, so they haven't attacked my scout yet. I'm gonna send it up that direction.
The river there is like our veins.
Okay, cool.
The veins of the world.
We found the Grand Canyon. We found the Grand Canyon at 39,000 before Christ era or BCE. That doesn't sound right. That's like saying airplanes were up or in the sky already. Like, come on. That's cool though. We got the Grand Canyon. That's too funny. We're going to send this scout up north. I like to think that AI knows where it's going, and it's sending that scout up north because there's another city-state that way. Or maybe there's another AI player. There's other players like me. However, they're AI on this game. So full-on civilizations are being formed besides mine. With my luck, they're right next to me, and we're going to decide to start a war. That would be fun. Again, that's why I'm starting my military pretty quickly here. Forming them, starting them at my second turn. They've got 2 turns left until they form. It's going to be 1 turn now. We're only at 50 influence. We need to figure out how to get our influence up. And that'll help out with... I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, if we get influence, we can befriend that city-state right next to us. Didn't I grow that one already? No. Okay. I want that, and I want that right there. I'd love to have that. And we might form a new civilization there. Actually, I don't think I can. Okay. I can right there. That might be a good spot to do it. Or else... I don't know, another civilization right here. Because of how red this is. I don't know, maybe that's just me. We're going to take a quick second here. I can't tell if this stream is paused because of something wrong on my phone or something wrong with the stream overall. But I'm going to still send my scout up there. Okay, it must have just been my phone being stupid, which is fine. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not trusting it today, like at all. This is my first time playing Civilization live, and I've felt my computer because this game like takes, like it showed with my friend that played earlier, 8.5 hours is nothing on this game. If this game works tonight, I'm easily playing till 12, 1 in the morning, like maybe 2, if I really am dedicated to it. But we'll see. It really depends. Okay, cool. So I've got troops. I'll send them over here, but they're being friendly. So if they're chill, I'm chill. I'm fine with that. If they're chill, I'm chill. But if they start sending troops over there, I will gladly fight them and fight them till we're friends, to be honest. I don't want to take over. But, okay, so we found a new continent. That's cool. I don't even see it yet. This is fun. So we've made it to turn 8. We made it to turn 8, so I'm not mad. The game's a little laggy. My stream's a little laggy, but it's okay. No one's watching. So, that's alright by me. I'm kind of blocked here. I'd love to go this way, but I can't. I don't think it's going to let me go that way. So we're going to go this way. We're just going to keep following that scout, I guess. He doesn't want anything to do with me. He took one look at my civilization and ran. Okay, let's put them there, and then we will let them take a rest. And then that lets me see all the way to here. I don't know what's happening inside the capital. I can assume that the warriors are still there unless they started heading up north here. You can see it's a little bit darker. So I can't see it, what they're doing. I can see right here and all the way around here. So I know that they're not attacking my civilization. Or they're not headed to attack my civilization as far as I'm aware. So they're going to sit there. And I also like where they're at. They're in some bushes. So I believe that will add some coverage. I should protect them a little bit. Let's go ahead and wait for our next turn. And watch, those troops are going to walk right out. With my luck, that's what's going to happen. No, okay, that scout's coming back up towards my scout. Not my favorite thing. What's this? Okay, we unlocked tech. So we're going to be able to have... Nice. Nice. Okay, great. So we got to start making those. If they're going to be friendly... I'm going to go for packs, 100%. Choices. This game has so many choices. Like, my head already hurts. We've barely started. Currency's great to have because then we can start trading with people. But seeing how I'm going for the military or militaristic aspect of this game, I probably should go for bronze working because that makes it so I can upgrade my slingers to arrows. And I should also go for the wheel because that will give me chariots, which are great for attacking other civilizations. Now, oh man, I'm already kind of lined up to go for currency. Alright, we're switching towards poetry, and then that'll take us to go to bronze working. Looks like I have to do irrigation, and then bronze working. And then if I want to change from there, I have to go back to animal husbandry. and work towards wheel, or I can switch. And then I definitely want military training. And yeah, we'll see from there. Ironworking's great. Navigation's great. Future tech is, I mean, of course you're trying to get to the end of the tree, right? And I've just noticed that once again, my live stream has not been updating my screen. Man, I'm tired of this. Alright, so you didn't see the tree at all. You will in the future, don't worry. Because I still have to make lots of decisions. There you go, here's another tree. Here's the civic tree. Code of laws, I'm pretty sure, or is it public life? I forget which one it is, but it's for trading. We're gonna go for discipline. Discipline's the way to go today. And then we'll switch over to the Roman civics in a little bit. Choose a government. Oh, man. We're going to go for food, because we don't have very much food right now. Policies available. Tool making 100%, because again, we're going for the militaristic aspect. Okay. Let's keep going this way. Although that scout didn't really like that way, I noticed he came back down this way, so I don't know. I don't know what to think of what's around here. I was taught this little cheat sheet. Interesting. I don't know why those would be red. But these are blue. So there's not something too close right here. But there still could be something. They can wait until something starts coming towards them. I think I needed, what, 170? Yeah, I needed 170 to friend them. Alrighty. I have no one fighting me yet. You can ask anyone that's played this game with me. I get into wars and fights pretty quickly. Well, that's not completely true. I know a few that have gotten into wars quicker than I did, but they also know what they're doing. I don't. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What's on the scouts up north still? Oh man, it doesn't look like I'm going much farther up that way. Chances are I'll bring him back down here and then bring him out into the water. I don't know what it's going to do about that. We should start focusing, because I'm going for the PAX. PAX is mainly growing and conquering. So I need 12 civilizations, or I can conquer. So I can get 1 point per town that I create. Or I get 2 points for conquering. Now, conquering, I have to declare war, not on a city-state, but on another player's civilization. So, depending on what that civilization looks like and who is leading it, how much military they have, AI can be crazy on how quick that they're generating military. So, conquering's great, but I tend to get the max amount of civilizations I can make, and then if I have other players or AI civilizations around me, I will switch to conquering, if you understand what I mean. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do for right now is just max out my civilizations, make sure I have enough military for each civilization, make sure that I'm covered, that if anyone fights me, that I have that option to defend myself and possibly take more of a offensive aspect of it, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I haven't even found a civilization close by yet, but we are still only a few turns in. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna go with packs. We're gonna try to definitely take or settle at least. I think I can only settle how many civilizations? 3 right now, but it gets more later on. And once I have my max amount of civilizations, if there is other people around city states, I'll conquer, and we'll take care of that. Okay, so it is going to let us bring our scout out into the water, which is great. I see lots of space to settle right here. But I think when we looked at it earlier, it didn't like it. Hold on, let me double check this. Yeah. Okay, so again, my live stream's acting stupid and not updating. I don't know why it's not doing that, man. And it's stupid. All right, there we go. I see space to settle here. That is flood area. So I'll probably go for here, maybe? I don't know. I feel like that's more so an area that if I have I'm just trying to get my certain amount of civilizations or settlements, then that I'll cover there. But honestly, I could go for the other side here. I can imagine that there's, well, I don't know, that's deep water. But there might be something there that I want to settle on. We'll see. Okay, I have more warriors. I'm going to send them up into this northwest kind of corner of Roma. That way I have both sides covered here. And then once whatever I made here, I think it was my granary, I think I'll start making that galley so I can have some protection here on the water. I don't know why, but I'm not making any noise on my live stream. Okay, maybe it's just my phone. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It is what it is. It's been stupid all day all this whole time that I've been trying to play on the live stream. The game's quit or frozen multiple times. Wi-Fi's dropped. I'm just glad to be 12 turns into this game. It sounds like a lot. It's really not. Oh, man, that's tempting. Okay, so the scout's coming close to my civilization. Because I have the warriors right there, and it's that it's that city-state scout, I might end up having to kill that scout so they don't find out about my civilization. They've been quiet and friendly so far. I don't want the scout to go back to their city-state and tell them all my secrets. I want them to be my friend, not my enemy, and we're really close to that 170 influence, which would be nice, so we can befriend them and start trading with them. I want to know kind of what's here. Okay, so it's deep water, so I think that just might be open ocean. We'll see. Okay. Now them, how much damage does that do? Almost kills them. Okay. So let's do that, sadly. And then if he comes down here, I've got those warriors that will just finish him out. Otherwise, they can just chase him and finish him off. I hate doing that, but anytime the scouts get back to their city-state or close by, it just starts a whole big problem. Okay, so he kind of just ran around right there. I should be able to just finish him. Again, I hate doing that, but that's just kind of what we're looking at in order to keep his civilization from attacking me. We're still very young in this game. I've only got 2 warrior sets, so I just want to keep war out of the question. We're still too young as a civilization to be starting a war. Yeah. I think we settle pretty soon here. I think we're going to make another settler. Got a volcano right there. That's good to know. It looks inactive. Not active. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that exploding anytime soon. Thank goodness. I don't think I set volcanoes or any thing like that to happen. It can flood, it can storm, it can do all sorts of stuff like that, and it really takes a toll on your civilization. We're not doing that today. It would be really nice if my iPad would show my live, because I know my screen has stopped working a few times already. Just be waiting here just for a second. Here, well, my iPad's loading. Let's see. Let's send the scout just a little bit deeper. Yeah, that's just open ocean. Okay. I say we get another scout as well. That would be nice. I think that would be nice. He can still move one more. Let's have him finish his turn off. You guys can go to sleep until there's danger nearby. And we're good with that. Let me get this going. All right, cool. Here we go. We're looking like the game is actually kind of working. Kind of. I might have jinxed myself. Oh, there we go. There's the warriors. There's the warriors I told you about. I knew they were coming. I knew they were going to cause a problem. But that's okay. Warriors against warriors is fun. Oh, there we go. There's the warriors.
All are made of clay.
I knew they were coming. I knew they were going to cause a problem. I really didn't want them to cause a problem. We're real close to having that 170 influence that we need to start befriending their civilization. Let's just make sure it's them. Yeah. Okay. I didn't want to start a war with them, but that's where they want to go with it. That's where they're going to go with it. The civilization's still so young. I mean, it's not fun. Okay, so we wanted to go for bronze working is what I think I said. That way we have arrows. What do I have to do to get there? No. Where can I just go? Can I just go straight to irrigation? I can't. Huh. Okay. Defenseless settlement. Yes, I know. You. I don't know. Go on your own. Go figure things out. I'm done controlling you. Okay, so we know that we have a defenseless settlement, or it thinks we have a defenseless settlement. That is because my troops are technically outside of my settlement. Honestly, it probably didn't like that my troops were right there, but I don't know why they waited that long to bring them there. They already moved. Okay, so let's move on to our next turn. Let's see what they do. They're going to attack me. I'm going to attack them, and then maybe these will still be alive, and I'll attack them. That should finish them off. We are 2 turns away from being able to start befriending them, and then I think it will be 8 turns or so before we're friends. Oh, wow. Okay, so it did a lot of damage to them attacking me. So that just finishes them off doing that. Now I've got even more vision right here. You guys go right here. Let's grow the city. Let's get that resource right here. That should go right onto our resources. Next turn. Oh, wow, there's a goody hut right there that I didn't even see until now. I am blind. All right, so we'll make sure to get that with something here. Okay, we knew about having that new resource. Got a good amount of gold, too. You guys can rest and heal. You guys keep alert. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, it's too late. Okay, I have 170 influence now. Because they are starting to be hostile, I think it's time to befriend them. And they're gold. They're gold aspect. So I think I will get gold from being their friend and trading with them. So we'll go ahead and start that. It's going to take 15 turns before they're friendly with me. So that sucks. Hopefully they don't get too mean. Okay, it's just taking forever to load still. Okay, so that finished producing. We have to pick a new thing for it to grow. Brickyard's really useful. I also think a settler would be useful, but I think I could just purchase him at this point. So let's have it start making a brickyard. We'll put it... That looks the most useful, having it there. And then let's also buy that settler, and then I don't think I can have him go anywhere yet. But let's think about where we want to put him. I don't know what's there yet, and it's really close to my civilization. That has a lot of resources right there. It doesn't have water. So it's gonna not be a very happy civilization at first, but it's gonna have to do. And again, my live stream's lost sound. For whatever reason. Man. There we go.
Do nothing which is of no use.
Okay, so I have a legion. He can go over there. Or not a legion. Whatever it's called. The goddess. My settler still hasn't moved. Please go there. Oh, I just click. Okay. Wonder if I had Streamlabs on my phone, if that would just make it better. I doubt it. I say you just rest there until something happens. I'll just move you independently. You, my friend, need to go right... Where was it? Right there. So weird, man. Okay, good to know too. We have warriors coming in there from the settlement. That's okay because we've got 2 sets of warriors right there. As long as they don't go up this way, that could be a little problem. But I seriously doubt it. Can I move you? In fact, we're gonna move you right here. Oh, and looky there. There's a second set of warriors. Okay. I don't have enough gold to buy more. And we're a little busy making something right now. My brick shed. Okay. So we've got that queued up, ready to go. He's right there next to them. He can still control them. And now we're just waiting. Huh.
The caged bird watches butterflies with envy.
Whatever. Stupid. Okay, so we're definitely starting something here, but I didn't especially want to start. That's a stalemate. It says it's a victory, but I don't see how it is. Oh, man. It's funny because I know that this game like isn't real, but it's just sad being out in war already, and it's just so true. Gotten started. Okay, we have a new settlement. that. Get my camels. Let's check out the resources. This has to be in a city. Okay. We're starting to look like we're in a good spot here. I'm still kind of upset about that war. It's kind of just going to be a stalemate because we only have warriors. So, I don't know what we're going to do about that. I also have the Legatus, but he doesn't. So that could give me a little bit of a head start. And I also have +5 attack power against city-states because of something I picked at the beginning of the game. So, we'll see. I still don't like it. Okay, so he just killed himself attacking me. That is funny. We'll wait for him to come out. I don't know. I feel like if I move forward, he's going to attack. But then I can just sit on top of him, and then he's not going to be able to spawn anything if I'm sitting here. Can I attack him yet? No, he's outside of range. So I'm going to move 1 here. My Legatus needs to stay within range, so he's going to go right here. And then he's going to skip the rest of his turn. You, sir. I don't think it's going to make a difference to move him. So we're just going to stay there. Low happiness, we already are aware about because we're at war. Or not really at war, but we are fighting. And I just don't have much happiness or much happening at my capital or at my town. Neither of them have buildings or anything like that. So they're kind of just lonely and sad. They don't have many resources, anything like that. So if I've got this under control, we're going to start focusing on buildings. And then because this is a town, we're just going to hoard cash and start spending stuff on here until I can afford the 600 gold coins to upgrade it to a city. Which is a lot, and I probably won't do it. That's funny. I'm going to get copyrighted because now a song just played. Watch. It's going to kick me off of all the streams. Oh, Ian played a song that's copyrighted for 1 second. It's alright. If we get kicked off, I'm the only one watching, so. Not like anyone's going to notice. Oh, man. I'm not sure. Let's see. What should we do next here? He's not attacking. Do I want to instigate it? I feel like he's gonna start. It's a minor victory. I don't think I can attack from that far. Let's do it for the points, guys. Just do it for the points. The messages I'm getting. That's funny. So they're at war. It's fine. They're fighting. We're okay with that. No, we need cash, so we're gonna go with that. Command the troops. You're fine. I wonder what my You're boring, bro. Hmm. That one stays until this one dies. It's really not much of a victory. The Legatus can stay there. And I think we're good to just go to our next turn here. I don't have enough cash yet to buy anything for my little town here. I wish I did, but I don't. I definitely don't have enough to expand it to a city. That was 600 gold coins. I'm only at 115. However, at least I do have my 2 out of 3 civilizations. It's a start. Once we get to 3, it's just going to bump it up to 5 as our max. I wish my scout was finding other civilizations. I would love to start conquering. But that being said, I barely have military left because my one is dying here. And I've got another 7 turns until I'm friends with them. So it's going to be a little while until we are besties and not fighting each other anymore. That being said, I can't wait for when we aren't fighting. Let's get some slingers going. Those are going to be really important. Did I just buy them? No, I have warriors ready. Okay, that's great. Okay, so the warriors can start headed there. He can be that warrior's replacement. You're still useless. You can't do anything for me yet. I think that's just going to kill him. Let's see, can I do this? see if I can just do a focus. No. Focus fire? Coordinated attack. On you. That'll still kill the one troop. But then, oh man, I shouldn't have skipped your turn already. Can I move you? I can. Okay, so you're gonna go there then. Okay. At this point, I'm fine with the rival scout going and looking at my town because at this point, I'm already fighting with them. So there's nothing that they already don't know about. They know I'm coming after them. That's that. So, yeah. We'll keep fighting them. Let's just do another coordinated attack. Doesn't really do anything because he's the only one, but that's fine. It's a fun button to hit. And now he has a promotion. So the promotion, I was taught to start with the assault. That one's going to give him all of the units, the ability to move even when unpacking from from the army commander. That's why I haven't packed them to him yet because I didn't have that promotion yet. So further on in the game, we'll start to use that. I don't think I can afford anything for you yet. No. So I need over 200 coins for any buildings. We'll go ahead and get them started, or at least queued up, because after this turn, the slingers are going to be ready, which will be nice. Shouldn't be long until we've conquered that, though. I don't want to take over it, because I've already spent the influence to befriend them, and conquering them just destroys it, and then I can't do anything. So that's kind of useless for me. A scout came up from this direction. Whose is it? Okay, so another village. So city-state. They're friendly, so they're not going to be hostile to me, so it's not important to friend them yet until we can start trading and all that. I kind of wish it was a civilization and we were besties. I don't know why that guy hasn't been moving. I think I clicked the wrong button for him earlier, which I'm kind of sad about. Okay, Grow City. There's resources right there, so let's go ahead and start moving that way. Continue. I have slingers. You can go right there. There's nothing even there to fight. I don't know why you're giving me that. Fight the ground, I guess. And again, my screen froze. That's stupid. It's like the second I stop watching to see if it's Okay, so I'm on top of him now. So they shouldn't be able to make any more troops or anything. So that's kind of just forcing them to be compliant and not start any more battles with me, which would be nice. Until we are friends and able to trade. Let's go ahead and take care of him. That's just going to give more points to our army commander. 4 more points. That will get us some more benefits later on in the game. Ah! Where did we find him at? Or did he find me? Where is he at? Ah, he found me. Okay. Good to know. So Greece has found us. That's good because I'm pretty sure that we have aligning beliefs between Benjamin Franklin and Greece. I think. We'll see. I don't especially...
Ida, a pleasure. Tell me, what are your thoughts on calculus?
Okay, so it seems like she is science related, maybe? We'll go ahead and just give her a friendly greeting, and then if we get to that point where we don't like her anymore, we can always ruin that friendship. I don't think she's gonna really like me right away. Yeah, she's still neutral with me. Open borders doesn't make sense because haven't even seen her civilization yet. And I don't think she's gonna really want to do a research collaboration, but we'll go ahead and pay for that. Oh, and she did support it. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, we are back. Or we are going to be back as soon as I can get this on. To the correct scene. There we go. All right, let's get back to the game, guys. We'll probably take one or two breaks like that. We'll see. Let's see here. Where did we leave off at? All right, so looks like we found a civilization finally. It doesn't look like one that I'm gonna fight. Well, maybe. I don't know. We haven't even really gotten to that point yet of knowing. I just know that her scout is right here. Ah, there we go. And there's her civilization there. It might be pretty big. I don't know. We'll find out. But that's her capital. I don't even know how we spotted that. I don't know how this game works, I guess. All right, cool. So great. Let's continue on our path here. Time to grow this town. Let's go ahead and let's see. That's going to improve our happiness by a big time. We are at only 7 happiness with this town. I think happiness is the way to go. So we're going to go ahead and do that. That also kind of closes off this area, making it a little bit easier for travel and just closing off our borders to anyone else. Let's go ahead and send our scout out that way towards the south. I think there's going to be civilization either right down here to the south or to the east. It's got to be one of those directions, you know, south, north, east, or west. We're going to be right at some point. Our troops. Okay, so we've got the slingers. Those are great for not really long shot, but I think they have a range of 2 of these blocks. So if I get it right here, I should be able to attack. Well, actually, they have slingers right here, so I need to attack them. Okay, so camping on top of their area doesn't do anything. Gotcha. Okay, so that took 65 points off of them. I'm out of range for my Legacy. No. Are we friends yet? No, we're not friends yet. No, we still have 4 turns till we're friends. And again, our screen has stopped updating because that's what our screen wants to do, is just not share. Man, I don't like this at all. Okay, there we go. Again, our screen's updated. Let's continue the game. So let's finish commanding our troops here. We have warriors that should be able to finish off these slingers here. And voila. That gives my Legacy 4 more points. We're getting closer to another promotion. You can stay there. And I think that is the end of for that turn. And we'll go ahead and wait for that. And also to help our packs that we're trying to do right now.
essence of all
Here we
beings
go.
is the earth. The earth.
We need to train 4 military units. We have 3 of our 4 right now. And we need to assemble a whole army. Once we are friends with these guys right here, we'll go ahead and do that to get that out of the way. That will be helpful towards our victory here. Yikes. Okay, so I can't support what she wants to do. So we might not be best friends, but we should be okay.
Ah.
She'll probably stay neutral. Yeah. Yeah, she's neutral with me, which is fine. And mainly that's because I spent some influence to befriend her at the first meet, so we got 20 bonus points for that. So that is okay. As long as she doesn't start fighting with me, I'm not really at a spot to be fighting. Okay, that's still working. Good. Can we finally go for our bronze working? Still doesn't want us to go for our bronze working. Okay, so you're going to take that path now. That's okay. We'll eventually get it. Our scout. Our scouts don't go into deep water, so it's going to be avoiding these dark blue tiles right here. So we're going to go ahead and send him back up this way. And if possible, we'll send him somewhere over here. I would just like to be able to see what's in my surrounding areas. Let's go ahead and just take out this guy right here. Poor guy. Sorry. But you are in enemy territory. You made that decision to come onto my land. You didn't have to do that, but you did. Let's go ahead and start stacking up our army here. How many turns do we have left? We got 3 turns. All right, we're almost there. We are almost there. No, I don't want to disperse. We're too far to fight or to join our army commander. But we can bring our army commander closer. And then we are able to join up there. So now we have 3 of our 4 trained units, and our army is almost full. It has 2 of our 4 units that it needs to be able to complete those checklist items. Roma, our capital, is still busy producing its fishing quay. And then we'll go ahead and get started on the galley after that. That way we can start getting into those deep waters. I kind of want to see if it gets shallow again over here and becomes another continent. I don't believe we have enough coins to buy any buildings yet for our little town here, and we're still far off from making it a town. However, I do see that prices come down a little bit to 550 from our original 600 gold coins that it wanted. Now we're down to 550. That's a great start. That being said, it's still just too much for us. We've got 2 our neutral friend right there. I don't even want to really say it's a friend. but neighbor, I guess you could say. We're still loading here, waiting for the other quote players to finish their turn. I think what we'll end up doing is just spending our cash on a scout and sending them up to this northwest. If there is someone right here, I want to bet that there's no one right here, but we could start trying to push them out and make a civilization here, depending on what is there. Of course, we can't see anything yet, so that is just a complete guess.
Who will volunteer to die that define those who are willing to endure pain with patience.
Yep, amen to that. Okay, so we get a celebration. I say let's get the 30% production towards the buildings for 10 turns. That should speed it up quite a bit. I don't see food being a problem. Okay, so now we get a policy. We can swap some things out or just add another one. You know, let's do this one. And then we're not really trying to do science, so let's get that scout movement +1. That way we're able to expand and try to find other enemy territories or other civilizations that we can try to conquer later in the game to get us this PAX win. If I get the PAX, I think we call it there. That being said, we're still a ways away from that. I don't have very much packs yet. I have 2 of 12, and my neighboring friend nearby me has 1 of 12. So I need to start getting my civilizations done. Now, one good thing, one thing that I didn't think about checking until just now that I did, is by checking how many packs she has, that says that that one civilization that we see there is the only one she has. If she only has 1 PAX point, then that's the only civilization she has. So if I can conquer her, then I'm going to get 2 points for that civilization. And maybe that's the way to go. And then I'm going to have 2 more points. So that's something to think about. Maybe getting some more military built. Maybe I'm not getting a scout at my town, but rather getting some sort of military, and then doing that. The way to go here. I'm getting better about this screen capture stopping. I noticed that the screen stopped showing. Look at that, I'm becoming a pro. The fact that it's stopping is already suspicious to me. I don't like that. But we'll figure that out later on in different live streams. For those of you who are watching, I see we have a few viewers on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. I am new to this game. I've only put about 30 hours into this game. It sounds like a lot, but it's really not. You can easily put 8 hours into just one game of this. This is Monopoly on steroids for sure. Thank you so much for watching. We've had lots of technical difficulties. Yes, so thank you again so much for watching. It really shows your loyalty to me and my live streams. And if you're visiting here, thank you so much. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free. Imagine that. You don't have to spend a penny on it. All you have to have is a Google account. And if you're watching on Instagram or Facebook, again, thank you so much. If you're watching, you clearly have an account. It's not that hard to hit follow and get more annoying content like this for free anytime I'm available to do a live stream like this. And we'll get these live streams a lot better in the future. But this is kind of a practice round. I know I need a better computer, but we're just not there yet. I'm live streaming on 4 or maybe 3 different platforms and playing this game all on one little MacBook Air M3 Pro. I am surprised it is even operational and running off of Google Wi-Fi that is like 10, 12 years old, uh, wirelessly. So I'm surprised this is running at all. So thank you so much for watching, and yeah, let's continue the game. I know that I just spent like 5 minutes yapping. So we're going to send our scout because that's deep water there. We still can't really do anything, so we're going to send it west more. Look at that. There's land just as we expected. I bet you anything the land extends all the way up here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lots of different resources close by. That's good. They're almost our friends. They should be maybe next turn or the turn after. Yep, 2 turns. And then it'll be 17 turns until I can start trading with them. That doesn't really do much for me because I'm not focusing on trading or anything like that on this game. I am trying to get my packs. So most likely what we're going to end up doing is trying to conquer this civilization here. She only had 1 last I checked. I seriously doubt that she has gotten any more. Nope, she's only got 1 pax point. So she only has 1 civilization. So we might conquer that depending on how many military units I have. So in fact, let's go ahead and start sending some troops that way just for fun, and we'll just line up on our border and see what she thinks about that. Because why not, you know? Let's have some fun. It's just a game, so if we lose, we lose. And honestly, there's only 1 viewer, which is probably me anyway, watching. So who cares, you know? Like, let's just have some fun, do some risky things. Buy a slinger over here. Because now that we have just a tad of happiness, we're going to buy some more military and make them sad. And let's watch as this game starts to lag. Man, we might be taking an intermission sooner than I thought. I'm already out of drink. Alrighty. Let's keep following the coast. Setting my troops right here is going to explore most of this. So, that should be fine. I would love to get another scout, but I need to focus on military. Let's send the slingers up this way. And let's see here. Okay, yeah, her civilization is not big at all. It should be an easy win. However, that being said, I don't know. Is she military or what is she? Okay, so she's more culture for that. Okay, so she's more culture and science. So taking her shouldn't be too difficult. I'm military, so and expansionist, so this will be interesting. Now, after this turn finishes, the city-state should be friendly now. That being said, who knows? We shall see. Yeah, look at that. So they are friendly. However, that being said, we aren't besties yet. So I can't trade. But that's okay because we are not focused on trading. I don't know what's wrong here. And we're going to keep following along the coast. Look at that. So there's another city-state here. I don't think it's too important to friend them. Again, we're not trying to win any trading wins or anything like that. It is a good thing to have in our back pocket. 20 resources. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what happens. It is a good back pocket option. It looks like they definitely have some military, so that they could be good for fighting with me. That being said, I don't think that they'll do that for me. We'd have to be friends, and I don't have the influence to do that yet. Okay, let's line him up on the border right here. And let's see what's happening. It did not go the way I thought he would. Okay, so that's going to take multiple turns. Let's not do that. Okay. So what we had agreed on earlier was starting to send some troops over to that civilization, possibly capturing it to get an early PAX win. That'll give us 2 points, so then we will be at a total of, I believe, 4 points. And then that completely eliminates her from the board. Which could possibly be useful, not having her. She's not mean to me, but she's neutral. That is partially because I didn't have enough influence to accept a few of the things she wanted to do. But that's not super important. Because again, we're going for the PAX win here. I think that's the way to go. They always end up fighting with me anyway, so I might as well be the instigator for it and just get it out of the way. Win this war. Might take a while, but we will win. We're going to make Roma the best it can be. Meanwhile, the game's going to take forever to load. There we go. And do keep in mind there, we do have hostile troops coming from somewhere. And we don't know where just yet. They are not coming from here. And I haven't seen any troops anywhere else. So, or I haven't seen any city-states. So, in my mind, there's going to be city-states somewhere to either the northwest or northeast of that other colony that has formed here. So we are playing a little bit of a game here with all my troops kind of being spread out. If he decides to come this way and I have slingers right here coming this way and all this right here, and they're right here, I could be in trouble and they could start attacking me. And then I have two different colonies of people coming and attacking me. I don't think I could beat that. Is that something I'm willing to risk? Yes. Um, but yeah. No. Okay, so I can't go through them because we're not besties yet. So I gotta go the long way around. Oh well. That is okay. My game is really starting to lag here. We might be doing another intermission. Just give my computer a little bit of a break. I'm gonna get a drink. I've got people messaging and calling me. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take an intermission because my screen. And we will be back in just a little bit. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. we are back. And we are going to continue this game until we're done here. We are dedicated to finishing this. Woo! Let's see where we left off. So we have this civilization here to our west that I am contemplating taking over. And, yeah, I think that's the way to go to get the Pax win. I also have my scout exploring the southwest region. I'm not really sure where I am on the map. I could be north, I could be south, but I think that there should be something down here. Or maybe it's up north. So we're going to figure that out. I've got troops that are going to be exploring this territory coming into her civilization. And that will shed some light on what's happening. I see troops right here coming from a village. So we know there's another hostile village somewhere around here. That being said, we don't know exactly where it is at. So that is what we are going to figure out here. So, I think we send our troops up this way, and then down, bring them directly on to her capital. We do have to keep in mind, like I was saying earlier before the break, that was what I was kind of concerned about, was troops being on both sides of us and kind of squeezing us and attacking us from both sides. Are they from the same area? No, they are not. Two different villages. So that does kind of concern me just a little bit. On knowing, I knew that there were going to be villages around. I just wasn't sure exactly where they were going to be. And I like having a bunch of villages close by, but we do have to keep in mind that most of them are going to be hostile, trying to attack us and take over my villages and cities. So we either need to friend them or disperse them and ruin their city-state. So that is the question on what we're going to do about that. And we've met another civilization. Lovely. So it's starting to get really interesting here. Oh, man.
Ego Octavianus Augustus Caesar. Humilis primus civis.
So he's one that's going to be pretty mean.
Princeps orbis terrarum.
If I'm not friends with him, he is going to attack, and he's going to attack hard. So we'll give him a friendly greeting for now. And then once we take over this civilization, maybe I can be good enough friends with him that he will not only form an alliance, and later on I can attack him and get more of those Pax points. Maybe by the time I get to him and this war is over with the other lady, maybe by then I've already won Pax. Maybe someone else has won Pax. So we shall see. Yes, that is a fruit cup. I love my fruit cups. So we've given him a friendly greeting. Where's he at? I don't even see him. That is interesting. Okay. This game's being weird. Maybe it's just because of how many turns we're in. Ah, there you go, right there. That's his scout. Let's go ahead and send them that way. So he must be relatively close if his scout's over here. Okay. So they're both neutral with me. That's fine. My scout is getting attacked. No, that's their scout. Let's go over here. Aha. More troops. A lot more troops. A whole nother city there. So those two are related. I bet you anything. If we use the settler option, it's going to be red. So that's going to be their civilization somewhere right here. That is her civilization. That is their civilization. And that is my civilization over there. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Taking the long way around over there. That slinger has to go down this way. This guy can finally go up against her border. We can consider starting something. Who is he with? Jan. Okay. And what kind of stuff does she have? Okay, so she has a little bit. Are those archers? No, they're not. Okay. I say we start pumping out military. And let's get at it. I think we declare war with her. I don't know what the right move to do is here. I don't know what the right move to do is. Let's see. I can't even see if I'm still live here. There we go. Now I can see myself. Got 0 people watching. Thank you to those 0 people watching on YouTube. Make that 1 because I'm on here. We're definitely going to become an influencer here in the future, if you can't tell. And it is only me here on Instagram as well. So thank you, Ian, for watching. My most loyal watcher on social media. Watcher? Is that what you want to call him? You know, Ian, we are going to give you an upgrade in life. You get to be my #1 fan. Imagine that. Okay, there's nothing we can do on this turn. Woo. Let's see. If I put an AirPod in, I have my iPhone or my new iPhone streaming my Instagram. I've got my iPad streaming my YouTube. I've my computer playing the game connected to my soundboard. What is it going to connect to? That is something I want to know now. So, here we go. AirPod. It's my left AirPod. It's going in right now. Let's see what it connects to. It sounds like it connected to one of my devices here.
The spoken word conquers all thought, but the written word commands it.
I think it connected to my iPad, actually. Sure did. Okay, well, guess what? I don't want. Whole thing. Okay, I think we're still set here. Let's see if I talk, if it plays anything. Or did I just freeze the whole thing doing that? I might have froze the whole thing just trying to put an AirPod in. Oh no, I just paused it because I'm stupid.
Would probably help if I put the sound.
Now you can hear that. There we go. Okay, I think I figured everything out. No? There we go. Now I can listen to my music and not get copyrighted. Imagine that. That is fun. Ha ha ha. I am so smart. We're going to just take more of my bandwidth that I don't have already. Okay, cool. So I have that now. Let's go that way.
So even if I'm playing music, the AirPods change who they're connected to. Oh, what in the world? Is there a way I can just no Bluetooth? It's gonna lose my mouse and keyboard. Chubby Bubby, gotta love it.
I can turn off my Bluetooth to my iPad though. Now it should only fight over here for it. I don't know why I was doing that. And honestly, I wish I could play music on my live streams, but